Hey, everybody out there, welcome back to 91.8 The Fan. It is your favorite holiday themed host, the DJ Christmas, and I have with me a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself to everybody out there?
Sure. Hi, everybody. It's Misa on Wheels.
And now, you and I know each other from high school.
We do.
It's pretty cool.
I know. It's crazy.
And I joined this, and you became a pretty well known cosplayer around here.
I know. It's just kind of like things took off. Like, I got really into it in college, and since then, it's just been awesome.
And what are some of the costumes that you've been going for lately?
Lately I've kind of been mixing it up a bit. I started out with more of the anime stuff, more as my name tells, Misa from Death Note, and lately I've been kind of moving more toward video games like Catherine that I did at Anime Boston and American McGee's Alice, and I have some upcoming ones for summer that'll also be game themed.
Very cool. I know one of my big favorites is the Una one you showed off at AAC 2010. That was a really nice one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's one of my all-time favorites. That's one I think I'm gonna keep doing until I'm 105.
Holo was nice too. That was a really good one.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I actually just started watching Spice and Wolf because I picked it up in Anime Boston. I'm like, all right, Spice and Wolf.
That's awesome. Isn't it so cute? It's like an economics lesson with cute fox people. It's awesome.
It really is. But for those of the people out there who don't really know the whole moniker Misa on Wheels, could you explain a little bit more about that?
Of course. My real name's Amanda, and my first convention was AEC, another anime con in 2008, way long ago, it feels like now, but I cosplayed Misa Amane from Death Note, and I was wandering around the dealer's room slash artist alley, and a girl there kind of stopped me, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're Misa!" And then she paused and said, "On wheels," and that kind of took off. And through the years, like a few people have called me similar things, and I kind of adopted that name because Misa in a wheelchair Misa, Misa on wheels. It's kind of all encompasses it, and yeah, it's been kind of my little code name ever since.
And have you seen any real difficulties being a handicap cosplayer?
Not really. I mean, the one thing I can think of is sometimes I really want to decorate my chair and kind of do it up for the costume, but because I take it apart and because they kind of roughhouse it around, that can be a little difficult. But other than that, no, not at all.
And what's your favorite thing about the whole cosplaying experience? Putting it together, showing it off, thinking up new ideas?
Definitely a little bit of everything, but hanging out with people and showing it off once it's done and having people recognize you as the character, it's so cool.
I wish I was that artistic. I've never been very good at putting stuff together. I'd have to like go out and buy a cosplay, and it just wouldn't be the same.
Oh, no, but see, you could do that and you could just kind of alter it, make it your own, or just buy the basics. There's so many ways to do it.
I feel like I sort of have a handicap myself because I wear glasses, so I'd have to always cosplay characters that wear glasses. Otherwise, it just wouldn't feel as right.
No, you know what? Not always, though. Like, you can, if you do up everything else, awesome. I really don't think many people notice. I mean, there's some people who are going to sit there and pick every little detail apart. But for me, I mean, it's just kind of becomes invisible. People will be looking at the details of your costume or your huge sword. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sort of play to the strengths instead of the weaknesses,
Exactly.
which is really what Misa on Wheels is all about.
Hmm.
And you've very recently started working on panels for other people who are also handicapped but want to get into cosplay.
I have, yeah.
And could you tell us a little bit more about them and where we can maybe see some in the future?
Yeah, definitely. My first panel I did was last year at AC, but that was my first con that I had mentioned before, and it was called Cat Ears and Crutches, and it was basically about characters within the geek culture and within anime and video games who have any kind of physical disability. Let's see, like the doctor from Nightmare Before Christmas, the little girl from Elfen Lied, and yeah, just pretty much characters like that, and kind of defining what disability is according to the dictionary and comparing that to all these characters and saying, are they really disabled or is that really an advantage?
Yeah, definitely. Anything that you can use to your advantage can't really be called a disability anymore.
Exactly.
And hopefully we will get the chance to see some of your panels at AAC. I know I just started running my own panel about music since that's really my big passion is all the music that we get to listen to, which is why we're here on a radio station of all things.
Exactly. That's a good point. Yeah, I definitely am going to bring that panel back to AC and hopefully a few others around the New England area. And working on a few other ones. It'll probably be a surprise because I'm not too sure about them yet, but kind of in the midst of fine tuning them right now.
And besides AAC, which is a no-brainer because it's your first con, your hometown con, you're always going to go there because ease of access. Are there any other conventions that are coming up that you're looking forward to going to?
Yeah, actually, next weekend, QuinnyCon down in Connecticut and PortCon and ConnecticCon, probably for 1 day each. So I always try to hit those ones up. They're fun, meet some new people, and see some familiar faces. It's always good.
That's cool. We'll have somebody down in Connecticut. It won't be me, but one of the other guys that came with me to Boston, Zero Gravity, he'll be down there because
Oh, cool.
he lives over in Connecticut, so he'll definitely be at Connecticut.
Nice.
I've been hoping to get to a few more cons. I think the next big one that I'd probably want to try to get is to Bakuretsu Con over in Vermont.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
That one's always fun. The only big thing is I think it happens like the week after AAC.
Oh, yeah, so that can kind of be crazy. Having to recover from one and then on to the next.
Yeah, Anime Boston. I was fine throughout the whole weekend of Boston. I woke up Monday morning and I had a terrible knot in my back. I was like, oh no, I shouldn't have slept in that chair all weekend.
Oh no. Yeah, I think everyone kind of had something. It's like the con zombie plague. Like it was crazy this year. It seemed like everybody had something weird over the weekend.
Like usually you just get the sickness from being around thousands of people, but this time it seemed like it was more muscle based.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally see that.
A couple with, the regular fatigue, but that always happens. Last year, I made the mistake of carrying around a 20-pound backpack all weekend for Anime Boston, which, when I got home, that was not a fun recovery.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Yeah, I kind of luck out in that department. Like after I go shopping at the
Yeah.
dealer's room or after I bring a ton of bags around, I can just stick them on the back of my chair and it's all good. I look like the bag lady, but it's all good.
Yeah, you've got it easier than most people because you're already sitting down and you just carry things on your lap.
Oh yeah, definitely. And aside from that, I can wear crazy high heels. I actually had a woman come up to me in Barnes and Noble at Anime Boston and nicely chew me out about how lucky I am that I can wear 6-inch heels without feeling pain. Yeah, it was epic.
Yeah, there really are a bunch of impressive things that you can do that a lot of people don't really think about. They just see the negative side of things.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just another quality I have. It's like you can totally play it up.
And have you ever had people like I know you've had it all your life, but recently at conventions have people ever like been apologetic or anything like that?
Really not that much. Like cons, like especially big ones like AB and even like bigger ones like AAC, which I know not as big as AB, but still, people are really just there's a really good energy and there are really few people that kind of have that sort of negativity. Like so few people have even come up to me with anything apologetic. I mean, I can think of oh gosh, maybe like two people in the past like 3 or 4 years. So I mean, no, not really.
That's really what's good about this type of community is that everybody has the same kind of energy and passion and they don't really look at the superficial type of stuff. They just
Oh,
recognize that, oh, you like this and I like that. Let's both like it.
yeah, definitely. That's what I mean. It's just like that whole mindset of, oh, we all have this in common. And, oh, wow, look, you're in a wheelchair. Oh, look, you use a cane. Like, big deal. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
And for anybody looking to keep up with any of your latest adventures, where can they find you?
They can find me at facebook.com/Misa on Wheels.
And you're getting very close to 3,000 likes on your page.
I know. I can't even believe it.
You're so popular. I wish I could be as popular.
Aw.
Well, I am trying.
Aw, you're doing a good job.
I just can't pull off the cosplay look. Maybe I should make an awesome Misa cosplay and show it
Oh,
off.
I think you should. We can do Misa and Misa. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it. I think it'd probably make a better Teru Mikami than a Misa though.
Nice.
But before we let you go, because we're nearing the end of our time together, I'm wondering if you'd like to participate in our 91.8 The Fan tradition.
Sure, of course.
We ask everybody who comes on the show if they would do a radio bump for us. Basically, you just say, "Hello, my name is," you insert your name, "I do this," you can put whatever you like there, and you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan.
Of course.
Alright, so whenever you're ready, we can go for a take one.
All right, take one. Hi there, my name's Misa on Wheels, and you are listening to 91.8 The Fan, and I am New England's most notable cosplayer on wheels, and this is my favorite radio station.
Very cool. Nice of you to throw in the favorite radio station.
Thanks. I could always do another take two. I got a little lengthy.
That's fine. If you want to go for another one, definitely go for it.
Sure, could I have the format again?
Sure, it's my name is, I do this, and
Right.
you're tuned into 91.8 The Fan.
That's where I went wrong. All right. My name is Misa on Wheels, and I am a cosplayer from New Hampshire on wheels, and you are tuned in to 91.8 The Fan.
Very cool. And is there anything else out there that you'd like to tell the listeners before we go?
Just that I love you all, and you guys are amazing. You're what keep me inspired, and I'm so happy to see you at every convention. And you guys just keep me going, and just thank you.
Definitely. And for everybody in the New England area, definitely check a convention near you for everyone's favorite wheelchair cosplayer.
Oh, yeah.
And for anyone who missed any part of this interview, shame on you. It was a load of fun. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
No problem. But it will be up on our website in the next couple days, so keep it tuned to your favorite radio station, 91.8 The Fan. Everything you want and nothing you don't.